or whether I'm... Oh, here we are. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'll try and look at the camera because I've got it sideways. And the camera's there. Okay, let me move this back a bit so I've got a bit more. So it's not so close up on my face. And good morning, everyone. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Julia Schritter. Hi, Michelle. 6 a.m. Wow. It's 11 a.m. here. I'm in Southeast England at the moment. Joanne Griffiths. Oh, hi, Joanne. Oh, Joanna. I'm a holistic psychic medium, so I wonder if I can have it up higher. Whether I'd look better with it up higher. Oh, no, I'm just going to leave it where it is. So I'm kind of looking down a bit, aren't I? It doesn't matter. Florida, US. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so today I'm just going to tune in psychically, and I'm going to use my little cards. Only one card today. The Language of Flowers deck. And basically they are the... it says loving support from the wisdom of nature. And these cards are based on the Victorian language of flowers. So it is a flower for each person. Oh, hi, Joe. I can't see if it's Joanne. Joanne, you're in Manchester. Wonderful. I hope the weather's not too bad for you up there. Okay, so I'm not sure how many people are watching at the moment. But I'll keep going. So if you keep commenting... Northampton, wonderful, Julie. Northampton. So we've got Northampton, Florida, Manchester. Yes, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see who I'm drawn to first. So if everyone can comment, and then I'll see who I'll draw. Hi, Kirsty. I'm just waiting for people to come on, Michelle, first, and I'll see who I'm drawn to. I do like to have a little bit of feedback, though, in the comments. Otherwise, I don't know whether I'm on point or not, or whether I'm off, you know. It's nice to know if you're on, if you are actually on point. Okay. Oh, Oxford. Hi, Ian. Right, let me put the cards down for a minute. Oh, I see. I see, Michelle. Yeah, that's fine. If I do pull you a card, it'll be very brief then if you're driving, okay? As you won't be able to respond. Okay, so I'm just looking at everybody commenting, and I'll see who I'm drawn to first. Wonderful. So if you can all send flowers or emojis in your comment, that would be really lovely. Okay. Julie, oh wow, Julie Schretter. As your name came up, a card fell out. Okay, so I am going to be going with that today. I'm going to shuffle, and then while everyone's commenting, and then a card may fall out, and we'll see who. Yeah, so this is really, really lovely. You have, Julie, you have the red rose. If I can hold it up there. Red rose, courage to be brave, be strong, and believe. So there really is, Julie, there really is a need, obviously, for you to be strong right now. And also what I get whenever I receive the rose or anything in any form or other, is very much to do with doing your very best, and also, you know, being strong, because of beautiful rose flowers, and it looks absolutely wonderful, but also the rose has the thorns, and it's very important to remember that there's always a need to protect yourself. There's always a need when you are I do feel, Julie, potentially that there is, for you at the moment, you know, if you're becoming successful with something, that you need to be very cautious and conscious of the fact that there are some people around you that aren't necessarily there to help you. Okay, Julie? There may be some people that wish to actually steal your thunder. Would that make sense, Julie? That's what I'm getting very much for you at the moment, particularly in the work environment. Would that make sense, Julie? Somebody, that a bit jealous. Yeah, some envy. Yeah, okay. I am seeing a cloak of protection coming over you from spirit as well, and a need to sort of withdraw. Okay, so the message from spirit is very much for you to withdraw from don't get involved. Don't get involved in any dramas that other people create around you. You do your very best. Shield yourself and don't get involved. Okay, don't give them the power. Don't give them any power. Don't give them. And there's a lady in spirit saying, don't give them the time of day, Julie. Don't give them the time of day. Okay. And she knows that there is, I do feel this is like mum or gran. She does feel that you are somebody who likes to sort things out. You like to get on with everybody. You like everyone to be your friend. And sometimes this doesn't always benefit you, but at the moment, she is talking about like backstabbing and that sort of thing, Julie. So at the moment she is, just don't, sometimes it's best to put that, not everyone is wanting to be your friend, if that makes sense. Not everyone is your friend, and it's really hard, to feel like that, isn't it, Julie? It's really hard to have these realizations about people, especially if it's someone that was your friend and then that kind of turned against you, so I do feel there's been a little bit of betrayal there as well, and that's not very nice. So it is, and she's bringing this big cloak of protection over you, and she wants to keep you safe and warm, Julie. Okay, she is showing me a rocking horse as well, so I do believe this is a memory for you as well, of being on a rocking horse when you were a child and she was with you. So I'm not sure if it's mum or gran. Funnily enough, it's the same rocking horse as I had as a child, which was like a plastic dapple pony. I don't know if you had the same one or similar, but it's like you're on a rocking horse, and it's a memory, but it's also kind of like showing the way to be in a way, because when you're on a rocking horse, you're just kind of like doing your own thing, aren't you? Getting enjoying yourself. So oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and the joy and the fun, it's like celebrating the moment, isn't it? Like for yourself, and appreciating your own success is really, really important. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if there's anything else for you, Julie. Okay, so this lady is laying out a cloth and lighting a candle, Julie. So she really wants you to start to focus after this now. She wants a fresh start for you, and for you to start refocusing on your spiritual side. Oh, it's your mum, yeah. Oh, her mum is in. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. This feels like somebody older who passed when they were older, maybe. Feels more like a gran to me. Yeah. Because she's like somebody who was, she's showing that it is gran, I think, because she's showing me lace as well, and bygone times gone by. And she's laying out a tablecloth and putting a candle on it in the middle, and she wants to bring you peace and serenity as well. Okay, yeah, that's how it feels. Yeah, and she wants you to trust in spirit and trust in everlasting life as well. Just what she's saying, how as she feels your faith has been tested, of late, and she wants you still to believe, okay? Is very much what she's giving. Okay, just connecting with her. And she's talking about when the time is right as well. Something about timing and when the time is right, or a clock. She's showing me a clock. So I don't know whether there's a clock that's significant or whether you are getting the timing right on something as well. She's feeling like you're out of sync or something as well. I do feel this lady was very punctual. And have you got an issue with the clock or anything like that? Like a watch or a clock not working? Yeah. But do you have a broken clock or something? Like an old clock, you know, with the hands on it. One that's not on or not working? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what she's noticing. The clock stopped. Are you able to? She really like to get it going again. Like she's using it. She's talking about her clock, and she wants it to be to start again. She wants the clock to be start again, and how this will help you as well, Julie. You know, it's about your timing, but it's also to do with her clock, okay? And she feels like she can help you more with her clock working. So if there's any way you can get her clock going again, seems to mean quite a lot to her. I believe this clock was like the pride of her life. She loved this clock, you know, she absolutely loved it. It was really important to her. Yeah, at least give it a clean, you know, at least give it a clean. But she's just given that as evidence for you to know who it is. And but there is this, yeah, getting everything, the timing right, and also her wish to protect you as well is very, very paramount. Okay. She's just showing me, trying to see what she's trying to show me. I think it's like parsley. Oh, I see. Okay. Have a look for it then, because she's just talking about this clock. Okay. Talking about parsley for some reason, or cooking, you know, cooking with parsley. I don't know why. I do believe she was a lovely cook. Yeah, okay. She's just talking about also you eating and your cooking, and like wants you to eat better, wants you to eat like proper meals, okay? Proper meals. She's showing me parsley. She's showing me, you know, how she used to use a lot of parsley in her cooking on and put it like on the top, you know, like they used to. Yeah. And she wants that for you. She wants to, you know, you to have she's talking about parsley sauce and all of that. Did she's talking about a jug as well. Was there a jug of hers passed down, like the sauce would go in, like parsley sauce or whatever would go in? She's just talking about that as well, a jug. It's okay if there wasn't, because it could just be symbolic. Oh, your mum's jug. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you've been using it, have you? Because she feels like this jug has also not been used. Anyway, it's all, it's all about wanting you just to sort of spend that bit of time, like taking a bit more time out for yourself in terms of sort of good food. And yeah. Oh, you do use it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, has it been fixed or something? I don't know. She seems to be showing me like, okay, if that's good, if it makes a lot of sense, because I'm not sure. Did it have a crack in the handle or something? Or has it been fixed? Because it may be something else, some other piece of pottery or something that she's talking about that was broken. No, yeah, I feel it was something else she's talking about that was broken or had a broken handle or something. Maybe it was her jug. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just leave that with you because she seems to be reminiscing and fussing over, stuff from a little bit from the past, that she's kind of like holding on to a little bit. But more than anything, she wants to bring you, the courage and to be brave, be strong, and believe, and that she is there, standing by your side, helping you with with all of the problems right now as well. Okay. Yeah. All right then. Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much for coming to my live. Okay, so if anyone would like to pop up emojis, and I'll see. Okay, I'm going to shuffle as you're all. Please send up hearts, flowers, and I'll shuffle and I'll see who I go to next. Okay. Whoa. Terry Bonacasio. Terry Bonacasio. Oh, lovely. Yeah, oh, as you said that, I got fuchsia for you, Terry. Fuchsia. I don't know whether fuchsia is like a significant flower for you, and whether you love fuchsias. And it's all about your true feelings within you is all you need to know. And it's very much the message I'm getting for you is about trusting your feelings, and trusting that and I know you mentioned your son, and it is about trusting when you feel him close to you as much as anything. Trust that he's there. Okay, you're not imagining it. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. Within you is all you need to know, and you actually know, and I know that you talk to him, and he's aware of that you talk to him and he talks to you, but you think you're imagining it. That makes sense, Terry, but you're not imagining it. Okay. It's very, very close. Very close. Okay. So trust that. Trust that. Okay. Just waiting to see if you respond. He's talking about like playing chess and things like that, or playing board games. Did you used to play board games together? I think it's chess or drafts or something like that. How he misses that. He misses, being able to play games with you. Would that make sense? Just waiting to see. Comments are a little bit slow, so I'm just waiting to see if that makes sense to you, resonates to you, or I can interpret it slightly differently what he's saying. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think he's aware of the game's not being played, you know, the board game's not being played anymore, you know, and he wishes, um, yeah, I'm not sure who I'm connecting with is a male, um, but I do feel they are together is it because of the fact that they both passed close, so I do feel they are together, and there's awareness that the games are not being played or want to pass them on, you know, that they're to the sort of, have you got a grandchild, Terry? Because there's an awareness of there being a grandchild or play the games with going forward. But if not yet, going forward, it's like ahead of time, if that makes sense. Or once the game's to be played anyway. Oh, you have five. Oh, wow. It's yeah, once the old, you know, I know it can be hard sometimes to play, you know, to get the games out, but when they're old enough to for that, you know, to yeah, get them out. And oh, lovely, lovely to play the games. Yeah, and he's just showing chess for some reason particularly, and you know, and that he's there when the chess is being played. So I just wonder if it maybe it's your brother that I'm connecting with because he was the one who was playing the games. Okay. Okay. But it is about having that, you know, believing in yourself. It's very, yeah, it's about believing in yourself and believing that that connection is still there with your son as well. You know, he's relaying the information over for your son as well, if that makes sense. um yeah, it seems to be he's the spokesperson. I do believe in life he would have been the person that spoke for other people and that sort of thing as well, and he liked to take responsibility when he, you know, over sort of representing people, if that makes, very protective. Yeah, he's showing me Africa now. I don't know why, but he's showing me Africa. He wants to sort of move everything on for the future for you, and he's showing me Africa. I don't know whether you have plans to go to Africa, but he's showing me zebras for some reason. I'm not sure why. But he's just giving a connection with Africa or giving a connection with zebras. So I don't know whether that means you're going to Africa or whether it just means there's some kind of like picture or something to do with zebras that he's showing me. Camouflage, isn't it? Zebras are all about camouflage and the need to camouflage yourself in the right environment because obviously that's what he's talking about is like the need to camouflage yourself. So but it needs to be kind of look after yourself and blend into your environment. Obviously if you you know, like a zebra trying to blend into a different environment just wouldn't work, would it? Oh, okay. Oh, I feel it's more of a message, like symbolic thing with the zebra. But yeah, there may be other connections as well with the Africa thing. But he's really showing the zebra in terms of sort of, you know, camouflage and being in the right place at the right time and being able to sort of fit in. I don't know whether you've had some problems trying to fit in, like feeling like a an outsider, if that makes sense. But it's being with the right people. He wants the right people for you. Yeah. He doesn't feel necessarily that, you know, have you, yeah, like, it's hard to explain. But being at the right place at the right time as well, Terry, is important, and being with the right people at the right time. It's interesting because the time factor is coming into this reading as well. But yeah, he just wants to make sure that you're sort of in the right place at the right time. I don't know how to, he just keeps saying it and blending in, not standing out. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Let me look at the... Yeah, there's this feeling of sort of holding on, energy of holding on. Yeah, and it must be really difficult, you know, like to totally let go of them, and he just wishes for you to sort of let go a little, you know, let go and just trust your feelings, trust that the connection is still there, and just keep the faith is what he's saying. Okay, don't try not to hold on so much to the past, and you know, and he just wants peace for you from you know, all of the sadness as well. It's like these fuchsias, they're sort of drooping a little bit, you know, once, and he feels your strength, you know, and just wishes for you to just to feel that connection. Yeah, yeah. Just know that they're there. Just know that they're there for you, and trust your feelings. Let go of the, you know, the past. It's all happened now, is what you said. It's all happened now, and they're still there for you. And trust that that when you feel them close, when you feel your son close, that he is there, and you are communicating with him, and you are talking to him, and he wishes for you to have peace with that. Okay. They're all there looking after you. Okay. He's blowing kisses. Blowing kisses. Yeah. They're like bubbles. Yeah. Oh, blowing bubbles. Okay, Terry, thank you so much for coming to my live. I'll see who I'm going to next. Would you all like to send up emojis? Okay, lovely. Thank you. Okay, let me shuffle as I'm looking at the names coming up. Prish Pillay. Prish. Is it Prish or was it Krish? Pillay. Krish, sorry. I said Prish. Krish Pillay. Yeah, Krish Pillay. I'll come to you now. I didn't. Oh God, I'm forgetting who I just read for. I haven't read for you, Krish, have I? I'm getting confused. Okay, wonderful. Forgetting names. My brain. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Sorry, I just got confused then for a minute, thinking, oh my God, I can't remember the name of the last person, and I forget. That's fine. That's fine. There's just had a brain blip. Okay. Yeah, so the flower I have for you, Krish, is heliconia. The answer is here. Take heed. So I do feel there's going to be some kind of reveal for you. Let me pull it up there to the camera. Heliconia. I don't really know the plant very well myself. Realization. The answer is here. Take heed. So it's like you're looking for an answer. You're looking for an answer to something. But the answer is already there within you. Okay. But you're not paying enough attention to your own intuition or your own insights on or if you are, you're doubting them. Okay. But there is going to be, everything's going to click. It's going to click and you're going to go, oh my God, yeah, that's it. That is, everything is going to come to light. It's like a great realization for you. Okay. Let me see what else there is. So I don't know whether there's something that you've been unsure about, Krish. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's reminding me of sort of like carnival, celebration, the heliconia. It's like very, it's full of color and it's very, very beautiful. It's like, are you a creative person? Are you creative? Because I'm just getting this feeling of creativity as well with you, Krish, and working through processes of making something. Would that make sense? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so don't that I do feel this is confirmation for you then, lovely, that it's all gonna be, it's all gonna be okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing this sort of creative process with you and you making and that, yeah, but it's been put on hold a little bit. Yeah. This is all part of a process, Spirit are telling me. This is all part of your process at the moment. And I do feel that whatever's going on with you at the moment, like in terms of what you're going to have the tests about, I do feel it's um nothing to worry about. It's nothing to worry about, and that you always kind of knew what it was, but you just weren't sure enough, if that makes sense. Yeah, to trust yourself. But I do feel that it's probably something, it'll all click into place and you'll think, yeah, of course, yeah, that makes sense, and you'll have control. Okay, more than anything, they're showing that you will have total control over whatever occurs from the tests. Okay, and try not to worry. And it's like, almost like the realization is, it gives you some clarity and peace. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Definitely. I do feel you're very intuitive in that sort of way in terms of healing and health. But it's just, yeah, you just want confirmation so that you can get on with treating it yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody in spirit saying she's a jack of all trades, got her fingers in all the pies. You're very good at lots of different things, very creative, but like doing a bit of health sort of healing here, and doing like create yeah. Oh, I just said that. Oh yeah. Yeah, doing healing here, a bit like myself, really, because I'm a bit of a jack of all trades as well. I do a bit of healing, I do obviously the psychic work, and then I do sewing, and then I do like graphic design. I do all sorts of things, and I just get the feeling you're very similar to myself. Jim. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And but it, you know, now it's like you're going to be able, after this you're going to be able to move on. I just feel like, yeah, everything's been put on hold, but after this, these tests are done, and you know, you get the confirmation that you need, then life will start to move forward again, and you will find, they're giving me like creative solutions. You will find a creative solution for it all, okay, and you will actually be able to channel it into more creative work as well as the healing. I do feel whatever you else you do that's creative, okay. Yeah, yeah, they're showing you polishing something, for you know, as well, for some reason, showing you polishing. Oh, it's a crystal ball. So I do feel that you are very perceptive and psychic. Have you got a crystal ball? Oh, I'll have it. I'll tune in now in a minute, for you. I haven't had anybody step forward yet. Okay, they're showing me a crystal ball for you. Do you have a crystal ball? I've got one just here. Let me show you my one. There's my crystal ball. No, okay. Well, that's interesting, because they're giving me a crystal ball for you, and you're dusting it off and clearing it. Yeah, they want you to have a crystal ball. Okay. I'm just interesting. They used to be very, very expensive, but they're not anymore, because they're no longer made. The lead crystal ones are no longer made in Britain because of the lead thing. So they make them in China now. So I actually got this from China. Yeah, so if you want a proper lead crystal one, and then they're cheap now. So I was quite pleased, because I've always wanted quite a big crystal ball, and wasn't able to have one because they were so expensive. So I do have one now. Yeah, they really want you to have a crystal ball, and to sort of have that sort of, develop that aspect of yourself, your psychic self, and your psychic development. Okay, let me see if there's anyone stepping forward for you from spirit. I'm taking a deep breath as I connect here. I do have a gentleman. Yeah, they're cheaper. Yeah, they're affordable. I do have a gentleman stepping forward, and he has a dog with him as well. Did you have a dog, or did he have a dog, or was there a dog, family dog? Because it's a gentleman and a dog, and he's got the dog. If it's not your dog, I don't know. He's definitely got a dog with him, though. For some reason, he really wants to show the dog. I'm getting a dad energy with him. His dad in spirit, lovely. Oh, your granddad. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. He was very much more like, I got dad, but it feels like he was act like a dad. Yeah, okay. So sweet. Oh, you've also had a dog. Well, this dog's brown. Did he have a brown? Was one of them brown? Because this one looks brown to me. He felt like a father figure, like was very had a big influence on you growing up, like a dad. Did you grow up with him close by? Yeah, that's why you felt like dad. He's got the dog on the lead. I know he's in spirit with the dog, but he's got it. Oh, that's your dog. Oh, is your dog passed as well? So he's showing he's got your dog. He's got it on the lead. Let me know if it's your dog that's in spirit. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, okay, yeah, because he's kind of got him on a lead, like having to stop him running away. It's the sort of imagery I'm getting with that, you know, like he's got to keep him kind of close because he's kind of naughty dog and run off. So he's so he's got him on a lead and he's looking after him. Okay, he just wants you to know that they're together. All right, got to keep him under control, he's saying. He's having a bit of a laugh about it, a bit of a joke. I do believe this gentleman had a good sense of humour. Yeah. Also, it's very symbolic as well. Yeah, it's kind of symbolic, you know, like showing me that he's got the dog on the lead, and it's also showing that there's a need for you to keep something, not the dog specifically, keep something under control, like get it on a leash. Okay, I'm not sure what he's talking about. It's not an animal or anything, but it feels like there's something out of control in your life currently. Would that make sense? I know we were talking about the other stuff, but it feels different to that. And that you actually do have, I don't know whether it's another person in your life that you feel like you know, a bit out of control. Would that make sense? Oh, your emotions. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It did feel like another person, but I'll just give that as it is. Like there was someone that was like slightly out of control. Oh, okay. Okay. But dogs represent loyalty, don't they, lovely? You know, they represent loyalty. So, you know, it is about, you are very loyal. You know, you are very loyal. But yes, if it is to do with your own emotions, it is about tethering your emotions, keeping them under control. Yeah, that would make sense. But staying loyal, you know, and he's seeing your loyalty, and he's seeing how difficult it all can be and what a drain it can be on you, if that makes sense. The situation and how it's difficult for you. Yeah. And he just wants to show that he's there and he's helping, and the dog is there and the dog is helping as well. It's helping contain everything a little bit for you, if that makes sense. You know, keep everything contained. I do feel this has sort of impacted a bit on your health as well, Krish. Okay, that's interesting. He's just showed me that he's just let the dog off the leash now. Okay, he just wants to. It's like a symbolic thing, allowing that freedom, allowing that maturity. You know, in time, he says, in time, you know, it's like that your emotions will that mature. Okay, it's just new experience for you. Yeah, new experiences. But I do feel that the spiritual work will really help you see things clearly and see things from a wider perspective as well. It's like your perspective needs to be wider, and that's why he's now released the doggy off the leash. It's like, yeah, the doggy represents you. Yeah, and there's freedom to come, and there's so much more for you to discover. Okay, so don't feel bad about your feelings. It's just all new. You know, it's new for you. You don't, you know, and you weren't always given the building blocks. You know, the how to. You weren't taught how. None of us are we? Unfortunately, it's like we're not taught how to deal with these situations in our lives as we get older. You know, it's difficult, especially when we're, you know, feel alone with it all. You know, and like the support network may not be there. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. But you have all, like, go back to the card, you have all the answers within you to for your own healing and for your own move, steps forward as well. Okay. So get yourself this lovely crystal ball. I just feel like it'd be a lovely focal point for you, and just a lovely energy to have around the home for you. Okay. Oh, I hope it makes sense to you, Chris. Yeah. The gentleman's just waving as he goes away. He's just waving now, and the dog follows him. So that it's like the dog is now no longer needing to be on the lead. The dog can now be follow without being felt tied. So I do feel the ties that you have, the burden will be lifted, but it doesn't mean that your loyalty is gone. It just means that the burden will be lifted, and everything will feel so much lighter for you. Okay, going forward. Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, so who else would like a reading? Okay, see who I'll go to next. Okay, so Trish. Okay. See who gets the card next. Angel, angel. Angel, angel. Yeah, it came up for you, angel, angel. As I pulled the card out, your name was there. Angel, angel. Oh, wonderful. This is really beautiful. It's the African violet. African violet. Spirituality. It is time to connect with what you believe. Okay. So it's very much to do with a beautiful purple colour as the African violet, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just tuning into the card. Yeah, it is very much to do with taking action in a spiritually, taking action spiritually. Don't putting your, somebody in spirit is saying, putting your, oh my God, I forgot the phrase. It's basically, I can't remember it. Oh, let me see if I can get it. I'm just going to say what I'm getting from it is putting your heart where your mouth is. So it's like, rather, I don't know if that's the phrase, but it is about like making sure that, speaking your truth, speaking like what you talk about doing, you actually do. So it's following through with your plans, following through with what you want to spiritually, what you want to do, and actually doing it. Okay. The time for talking about it is over, is what they're saying. Yeah, it's more to do with like putting your money where your mouth is. That's it. I said put your heart where your mouth is, but that's because it's coming from your heart, but it's putting your money where your mouth is. So it is about getting practical, getting real as well. Okay. So it's actually bringing things forward spiritually, like actually going into actually trying to see it as a way to sort of bring in some income as well. Okay. But it is about, believing that you deserve some kind of income for the work that you do, the spiritual work that you do. Okay. To not feel bad about it. We all need money. Unfortunately, we all need money to survive. We all need to, and I know that some people find it really difficult with spiritual work to actually charge for it, but we all need money to survive. And if we're spending our time working spiritually, there needs to be some kind of exchange. Okay. And it's not a bad thing. All right. If we have loads of money already, then okay, yeah, we can do it for free. But if we don't, and we're spending our time working spiritually, we do need to. So I don't, yeah, yeah. So don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about charging. I do feel that you give a lot for free, but it's an energy exchange, okay? It's to do with an energy exchange. Okay. It's interesting. They're showing me like a church steeple for some reason, like the top of a church tower. I'm sort of connecting with a church that has a steeple, like a really pointy steeple. And it's to me, it's very symbolic, it's that connection, and that refinement as well, because I feel that churches and the pointy steeples, they connect with energy. They have the energy, they harness energy, if that makes sense. Yeah. So for some reason they're giving that, like you being, harnessing the energy. And I do feel that it's in terms of sort of bringing that energy back into yourself. Otherwise you'll drain yourself. And then, we do have to have some kind of energy balance. Otherwise we feel drained and we don't have anything to show for it, if that makes sense. I don't know whether you have a church near you that has a steeple, but for some reason they're connecting with a church near you as well. I think it's got like, yeah. I don't know whether you have the history with the church. No, okay. Do you have history with the church? Like, did you grow up going to church or something like that? Or have a local church? Is this really showing the church for some reason? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're kind of giving it because it's kind of like to see to kind of call on those roots a little bit, the more religious sort of roots, but recognizing the others, the good things and the good qualities about it as well, and recognizing that churches are always built on a ancient site, and you're probably aware of that. And because I used to go to church as a child as well, and I used to quite enjoy the energy of the actual building. What they said inside it I wasn't so sure about, but the actual energy of the building I used to really like, because they were always on an energy point of the earth, if that makes sense. So like a positive energy, particularly where the font is placed. Yeah. So it is about, they're giving me the Day of the Dead, the Mexican Day of the Dead and that sort of thing, where they merge the old sort of Aztec way of being with the Catholic religion, and how they merged the two together and made it really nice. So, oh, okay, that's really interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, it could be an Irish. Yeah, it could be Irish. What I'm seeing. Don't really know what the churches look like in Ireland, but it is about merging the two together. And they are talking about rosary beads as well. And not to sort of just not to just reject it all, find the best in it, and I do feel that's part of your spirituality as well, is that connection with the old ways and bringing it forward and merging it together into a beautiful whole for yourself. Yeah. And I am seeing like a healing practice as well, and I'm seeing incense. They burn incense, don't they? and purification and cleansing, and also cleansing space for yourself as being like, oh yeah, um like doing purification rituals and things like that, seeing that for you as well, but as a part of a career thing. Yeah, but the rosary beads seem really significant for some reason, so I'll just give that as it is. Every prayer is heard, is what they say. It doesn't matter where it comes from, or what is the intention behind it, you know. And yeah, how you are heard with your prayers as well. Okay. All right then. Thank you so much, Angel. I'll see who else I'm going to do one more before I finish. Okay. Oh, have I finished? That's fine. I can finish. Yeah, that's okay, Angel. Lovely. Have I got time to do one really quick flower for someone before for the last 3 minutes? I know my readings have been quite long. Apologies. Or shall I end now? I can end now if you want me to. That's fine. No worries. Oh, okay. Next time then, everybody. I'll see you all again soon. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much to everybody, and I'll see you all next time I come on. Yeah. Thank you, Veronica, for having me. Yeah. Lots of love. Okay.